Hello everyone, welcome back to 20 Minutes Till Dawn. We're here on our quest to get a level 15 win with everyone and every weapon. We did Shana and Hina. We did Shana and the handgun. Last time I didn't publish it because it was all just trash, but I tried Hina with the shotgun and it did not go well. So let's try somebody else. Let's go Lilith Batgun. We've not won with the Batgun since Darkness 3, so I've clearly not been using it very much. But Lilith, when enemies are killed, summon a spirit. Spirits chase down enemies and deal 8 damage. And the Batgun shoot bats that chase down enemies. Bats are both bullets and summons. So that should make things reasonably easy. Is there anything that we want with relation to summons or anything else? I don't know. After inflicting freeze or burn 50 times, gain invincibility for 1 second per rank. After picking up XP, gain move speed for 7% per rank for 1 second. Let's just go. Let's just do it. So when we fire 2 bats. Bats go off hunting enemies. And of course, we can just fill the room with bats. And then each time an enemy dies, you'll see a little skull pop out of their existence. And then that becomes an enemy as well. Let's get even more summons going immediately. I thought I was going to be firing then, but I was holding down the button from the menu selection, which meant I wasn't firing. And I thought I was waiting to reload, and I wasn't. I was just waiting to click the button again. Summon damage plus 40%. Absolutely, we'll get that going immediately. So that's going to impact our bats and our skulls and our knife. So we're in for a good time so far. I desperately want more movement speed. I feel so sluggish right now. Because of the nature of this ammunition, this XP is very well dispersed. Rapid fire rate plus 25%? Yes. Get those bats out even faster. Because I love it, even when you miss, you're still going to hit something because they're homing. Swing around here, grab all this. Can't remember what Lilith gets out of her chests when they appear later. More fire rate, more max ammo, and more bullet speed. No, I'm going to take the movement speed first. Movement speed, very important to me. Especially at the 15-minute mark when we get our first boss. That guy is really fast and attacks very quickly with a dashing attack, which makes dodging it at the base speed a real pain in the butt. But with running gun now, we can move and attack in a really swift fashion. So what else would I like to see? I'd like more summons, because obviously we have summon synergy. The one that lets me shoot a bullet out from behind me, just because that is another bat, and the bat will then go and home in on something, so it's not even like I have to aim the shots that are behind me. Ghost Friend also would be nice, as would Dragon. A second magic dagger seems fine to me. And they're just getting as much of this XP as we can while we can. As we watch our little bat army waltz around the screen. Can you tell it's first thing on a Sunday morning? There is a dragon egg. We'll take that. We'll get that at the, was it 13-minute mark from the 17-minute mark, there or thereabouts. And I want this mini-boss, or this elite enemy, dead. Thread that needle nicely. Still have our shield up. I do kind of wish the elites had a visible on-screen health bar, like the bosses in Isaac or Gungeon or something, because it would just be nice to know, really. Bullet damage, pyromage, magic lens, frost. Our bats are also bullets, so we can probably take this. I'm gonna go frost mage. Getting the crowd to slow down a bit with some ice can't be a bad thing. Summon damage plus 20%. Lilith summons an additional spirit when enemies are killed. That is perfect. So not only are all of our summon types more deadly now, we're creating even more of them. Hardest part, as ever, is just keeping track of what's what on the screen. Bullets bounce once. I think that's really good for us, because although with 4 HP, I'm going to take the 5th HP, because when we get hit we lose 2 HP, and having 5 means we can go from 5 to 3 to 1 to 0 rather than from 4 to 2 to 0, which means we effectively get 1 more hit out of our HP. Coming up to this the 15-minute mark where the boss will be. It's just this scattered XP everywhere. Totally lost where my cursor was for a second there. Unideal, but we found it. Let's go Ghost Friend. So that unlocks even more summon upgrades on the upgrade tree. There's the boss I want to avoid desperately. So he has this charge attack when they get within a certain range of you. And at Darkness 15, bosses attack far more frequently, which means he'll dash towards you, and then dash towards you again, and then dash towards you again, and it makes getting out of the way on angles a real pain in the butt. Here's our dragon coming up imminently. Speaking of which, Train Dragon, your dragon attacks 10% faster every 60 seconds, or your dragon gains 8 damage every 60 seconds. With the damage. A couple of enemy sprites just hiding behind the red line as I passed there, but they did not hit us, so all is reasonably well. Our summoned skulls, 2500 attack points, normal monster, are doing a great job of just clearing out the crowd for us as we flee. Can't be too long now, can it? I'm going to try and move south a bit, just because that's going to be where all of the XP that we've generated during this skirmish is going to be. There goes our shield for the first time. And we get hit as well, because I'm bad. Alright, that guy's dead. That is lovely. Summon damage plus 15%. Summon attack speed plus 50%, and that's for all summons, so I'm happy about that. Tome of Speed, Tome of Rage, Tome of Elements. None of this really helpful. was the Tome of Summoning, I'd take it. Fire rate, spread, bullet damage half, knockback 95% off, triple your base ammo, increased burn and lightning. We've got like no elemental effects anyway. I'm just going to leave these, as dull as that is. Alright, we need to work on moving into open spaces. Things are getting quite crowded around here. I would really like some faster reload and that scythe that orbits around you. Heavy blade, I think it's called. We will get some health back at level 15. Power shot, pyromage, electromage. I think we're going to have to go pyromage here. There's our health at level 15. So it's been a while since I've really focused on getting soothing warmth for attempted healing. But in these difficult times, it seems like it might be a higher priority than on other runs. And just the spread of XP everywhere is really, really far between. What do we want here? I'm going to take the bullet damage now. Many of our summons will do our bullet damage. Did I just get that scythe, or could I just not see it in the crowd running through a second ago? Because we do have the scythe. And I've completely forgotten the order in which we obtained things. Right, trying, where possible, to attack into the crowd, because the denser the crowd, the more XP we can get. There's a faster reload rate. That seems quite important. We just got hit, and twice. Bad. And really bad. Okay. Give me Splinter. And please get me out of here, because we are on 1 HP now. Making headway in the crowds now. More reload rate, increased bullet damage by 50% for 1 second after reloading. Now, give me in sync, summon damage and attack speed. The ice is doing a lot of work for us, especially now that our enemies are dying and turning into 3 tiny bats that then go off and attack even more. At 10 minutes, the composition of the enemies is going to change slightly. So it's not going to be these brain things, it's going to be the leeches. That is level 20, which means we heal for 1 HP. That's fine against these little guys at the moment, but we aren't going to be able to survive a single hit from an elite enemy at the moment, because all elites and bosses are doing 2 damage. But with Splinter in tow, things are going much more nicely. Let's take Intense Burn, because that's our path to unlock Soothing Warmth. Our shield is back, that is lovely. Probably want double shot, because our bullet damage will come down by 10%. So rather than firing 2 bullets worth 100%, we'll be firing 3 bullets worth 90%. And 270% of damage is more than 200% of damage. That's how math works. Especially when your bullets are homing and you can't miss. Then you really are definitively putting out more damage per second by firing. It's going to be harder to get up in the levels with these guys because there's just fewer of them. They drop less. They drop less XP. There is gun mastery, bullet damage, fire rate, reload rate, max ammo, and piercing. As much as blazing speed might be nice, I think it would be a bad idea to pass up on gun mastery when it's presented to us. Our reload rate now, much, much better. If we can get to level 25, we will heal again. And we have our dragon and our ghost shooting piercing bullets into the crowd. Here is our next elite. Well, that was poor. Oh god, leave me alone. If that elite touches us right now, we are dead because elites do double damage. Oh my god, can those two things in ice please be killed? Jeez. Alright, this is only a little bit hectic. Hopefully, just the general passive damage of all of the bats and the fires and the bullets and stuff is going to be enough to wear down the elite as we just clear out the crowd. Oh, jeez. I was trying to get around to level 24 here. There it is. Vengeful Ghost, summon damage, increase your ghost friend shoots 2 additional bullets. Bullet size, bullet damage, fire rate decrease. Bullet damage plus 45%, I think, is going to be valuable in trying to get us through bits of dense crowd into safety. Particularly against these slightly stronger mooks. Shield is back, thank goodness. Oh boy, it's crowded. It's crowded. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Right, at 5 minutes, we're going to get another boss within a red fence. If I casually flee away from my own bullets, not knowing what's going on in the crowd. Right, moving back down now in hopes of perhaps getting some of the XP that we all have generated as we moved up through the crowd earlier. Although if we were moving in a reasonably straight line, I expect we collected a lot of it as we passed. The only benefit of getting to that 5-minute mark is going to be that this crowd is going to thin out a bit, but the base enemies will then all start doing 2 damage within 5 minutes. So there is 5 minutes. There is the other boss. We just want to stay as far away as possible from all of this crowd because of the giant death lasers. Well, we got our chest, which is something. Gain 35% move speed for 1 second when an enemy is killed. Sure, it's not really going to help me kill anything any faster, but I'll take it. Something just exploded and took away my shield, and I'm mad about it. If we can get to level 25, we can get 1 more HP, but that's not really going to impact things for keeping us alive. Oh god. Oh god. Yep. We're wrecked. Man, the first one we did with the electricity and the SMGs made it look... Oh no, we did handgun, didn't we? Yeah, why was the handgun so easy and everything else is just awful? Who knows? Maybe we'll go back to the old favourite Spark dual SMGs next time, see how that plays out. But for now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing, hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.